was your day today? What did you do? I think that it was the same day that yesterday and before yesterday. You wake up and I don't know if you heard alarm. Who wants to turn on off alarms? And then we wake up and do usual do's with the, so we are going to the toilet, we check our Instagram, then we do coffee, all with cigarettes, and then we go to our work. After work we were very tired and we are hurrying that, and our wife make tasty supper for us, and we can check TV, check our Instagram, and then we are going to sleep. And then we are going to sleep with prayer or without, and each day is the same. And sometimes there's Shabbat like today, work, home. And what I want to say that each hour day is the same. And even if we are going home, when we are driving, and when I'm driving my scooter, I chose the same way. I know all the turns on the way, and so on. We make a lot of automatical deals, and our life is full of simple deals that we are doing. And what much more important, what we do, what these habits are. Are you doing this automatically? And today we will go on to talk about habits. And you can go on with a code that you see now on the screens. Take on your phones, and I ask you to do this now. Just I'm doing this. That somebody will do it. You can connect to our free Wi-Fi, and please go on this code, and also you can write something. Please photo this QR code, and you will see all the conspect of my preaching. And so habits. So as I was already started, that every day we have the same routine. Just think about your days, your week. Think about this day that you are doing the same things each day, and you just coming to the refrigerator, open it, and hope that you will see some meat there, and then you close it. You chose the same food, you choose the same drinks. There's a lot of things that we usually do. And what I want to say that what you usually do, it's not your consistently decide to do, but who from you is each morning think, today I will teeth my do my teeth. You don't go to the toilet. You can't go to do your breakfast. As I can't not to pray in the morning, just not to go on the same way that I'm doing this every. There's a lot of things that I can't do because I used to do it. You have certain routine. You open, close, change places of different things, and it's the result of daily habits. And you know that our life is the sum total of all small decisions that we make every day. You know, sometimes we want to change our life, and we think that now I will pray, I will decide to do or not to do, and my life will change. No, it's not like going like this. your life is consists from habits, and from from time these habits start to rule your life. And habit, it's not the step of kilometer. It's from not for one day you killed your health, not for one day you reach some financial results, not for one day you became the good husband, not for one day your kids go to school. So what I want to say that small decisions very important, and they make your life. Oh, next slide. Thank you. We have some problems with slides. So our goals, they're not determinate our success, but system that you include in your life, they are determining your success. Here we have, everybody have good goals. Do you have a goal to be a failure? No. We have, usually we have good goals, or no one wants to not to earn money, or to be a loser, not to have family. Usually we have nice goals to to earn a lot of money, to have nice kids, uh, to find husband or wife. Yes, our goals are good, but not all people come to these goals. Not everyone have good health, not everyone have good families. And why it is like this? Because it's not depends on the goals, it depends on the system, how we are going to these goals. You know, you need to dream. Yes, some of us really need to dream, and need to learn to dream. We need to learn to put good goals on the top of our daily life. But soon there is a Jewish New Year, and we will come into the different periods, different time that we can put on good goals. But it's not so important like to build system. I'm just not the system. You can think now, no, I can't build this system. What is it about? I don't understand how to build it. Probably you are looking on me and think, oh, pastor, you already have everything. You built your praying life, you built your family. I'm not like this. But you know, sometimes step by step you can just lose burger by burger, coffee, cup of coffee by cup of coffee, hamburger. You are close and closer to their bed house. Just like look into their Bible. You know the Daniel story when he was thrown to the lion's hole, and no one of lions touched him. And probably you think, oh, it's a miracle. Just God was with Daniel, and God sent the angels to protect Daniel, and it was like something unbelievable that Daniel was saved. Who thinks like this, that it was something out of, you know, Daniel had um, something that it was not miracle. It was not because just God chose Daniel from the thousands and millions. No, but Daniel lived his life by certain systems, certain he has had certain habits. When, for example, when he just came to Babylon, he didn't eat food that eat everybody. He decided not to do like do everybody in the Babylon. And then we see that Daniel had to pray. It was just a habit. No, nothing. He didn't make something, I don't know, something great. It was just habit to pray. It was simple habit, simple small habit. And you know, some psychologs tell that their certain habit, small habit, can change all style of your life. one small thing that you are doing good and you understand that you can do it. Yes, everybody can pray 3 times a day. You can put on your alarm at 7 o'clock and just pray. Just go to the knee and just say thank you. What do you think about he was praying? There's not written what about he was praying. I think they were very simple. They were just thanks to God. It was pray of simple man that is taught to God, thank you, and probably he was worshiping it. But Daniel did this every day. Let's open the book of Daniel, chapter 6. You know, there was about 100 people around the king, and there were leaders in the court, and they did a lot of functions. You can read about this in the book of Daniel. And they just wanted to find something, what he's doing wrong. Because here he had the very good reputation, and just these people, they made the king to make the law for 30 days. Everybody need to worship only king and not to anyone. But we know that Daniel, he had a simple habit: 3 times a day he go to his knees, open his window in the side of the Jerusalem. He prayed. Daniel soon proving himself more capable than all the other administrators and the high officers because of Daniel's great ability. And the king made plans to place him over the entire empire. So the king wanted to put him on the whole empire. And after that, we will read about his simple habit to pray 3 times a day. And this habit just lead him to change his life. We are going to read. And then there are the administrators and high officers began searching for some fault in the way Daniel was handling government affairs, but they couldn't find anything to criticize or condemn. In the he was faithful, always responsible and complete. And then we read in that after that he heard about this law, he went to his room. He knelt down as usual in his upstairs room, and he worshipped his God as he used to do every day. You know, simple habit that influence on his life, that changed the next habits and today we will talk how to create good habits, new habits in our life. And next service we will talk about how to change bad habits in our life. But today we'll talk how you can put in the new habit in your life. Slowly, not very quickly. And psychologists tell that a simple habit to clean your teeth or to drink a cup of water or to get ready to the marathon. When I was going to get ready to marathon, I just felt in myself, deep in myself, that I have a result. When I felt inside that I can run. Everybody told me that it's impossible, but I felt that I can do it. And when I already run this marathon, I started to marathon of reading my Bible, and now I'm on the 4th marathon. I'm hurrying, and from September, I'm going to listen to 2 books each month. I started from one book in months. There was time that I was only dreaming about this. I heard that rich people and successful people, they are constantly reading, and I just wanted to do it, but I wasn't success. And when I started to do simple things every day, in my life it was a run of marathon. When something unreal for me became real, it became trigger uh, in my life. And now I understand that my sport decisions and my Bible decisions, it became my regular habits. Before 3 years, I started to run, and now it's a year and a half that I'm reading Bible each year, the whole Bible. It's a simple habit. It's not something impossible, but it started to change me. And in the end of the service, we will pray for one habit that you want to include in your life. And also, very important thing that never underestimate how God can do something big through one small habit. And let's go back to Daniel's life. God wasn't with Daniel because he was something special, but because he had special habit to pray each day, and he was permanent in this habit. How many times I heard from people that about great deals they want to do, the great dream they want to do in 1 year, but listen, step by step, from simple deals. I found one video. Um, One of the admirals from USA Army, he deal with, and I just wanted you to look this video about small begins.
You want to change the world? Start off by making your bed. If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride and will encourage you to do another task, and another, and another. And by the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never be able to do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made. That you made. And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better.
Bible said that who will do the small things good, he will be put on the big deals of God. Do not despair the small begins. Don't think that it's not important. Just think about every day of your life is very important. Your Monday, your Sunday, Thursday, Wednesday, it is important. In each day, there is something incredible going on in your life. You just wake up. It's miracle. You open your eyes. The new possibilities are opening on this day. New habits that you can step by step start to reach. You can possibility to kiss your wife, to huggle your kids. You can tell them how you love them. Come to work and do something in unusual way that will improve the whole working process. And I'm talking not about that habits to go every 15 minutes out of your work, but do something good for your boss. You're earning much more money for your boss, and just think about what will do if you will start to do it. You will improve yourself and you will go on, go up. All your boss will see that you can do much more, or you can go up in another firm. But how often we want just lose this day, just moment, from one small habits that are filled up all our day. It's our reality. Just think that made of bed. It's very important. Just kiss your wife, huggle your kids, start to do it more and more. Probably it's your next step in your relations with, oh, probably you don't pray with your wife. Oh, it's so hard to pray with, but when she's starting to pray, it's the whole day can start be. Just before you go out from house, just pray this day. Amen. And go on. Let's pray. Simple pray, but you will start to change reality. And if you will just you just need to think what you have what you want to be. You don't need to make focus on what you want to change, but what whom you want to be. Who are you in God? Who you are in God. Just start to s- be be it. If you are a father, just be the best father. Your wife doesn't have another husband. Your husband doesn't have another wife. You don't have another pastor. On this position, I want to do the best to service you. What is my next step when I'm thinking whom I want to be? You know, in our ICF church, we're living by simple step in each sphere of our life: faith, relations, health, resources, work. Just ask God what next step must be. Or before I will come to the Instagram, I will open my Bible and I will read one verb, just one in one day. And you know, in this application, your word Bible, there is a verb of the day. It's like, uh, and there is a goal. You can check if you read your Bible every day. You will see that you reach the. Just put it on your goal. Just to improve your faith. Just one verb in one day. To be in celebration every Friday. Small things that you really can do. Think about your relationships. Probably just take your wife when everybody are hurrying up, when his mood is not very good. Just take her hand and just pray this day. Just say that you are like a husband, you are blessed this day. It's very simple. Start to do it. Start to think about this, about your health. Probably you need to do sports 10 minutes in the morning. You can't do this 10 minutes, make 5, just 1 minute or one time. If you can't, just just do half a minute. Just lay and stand up, and it will be your sports every day. Just do it, but do it every day. A lot of people ask me how I learned English and Hebrew, but I learned it 15 minutes every for 4 years. But I'm still learning. But it's my secret how I learned Hebrew and English. You want to learn English and you're going to the course for 3 months and you're paying 15,000 shekels. But I'm not against courses. But if after course you will not learn 15 minutes every day, you will lose all that you learned. Or stop to eat shawarma, hamburger. It's very tasty, but don't eat it. Just eat rice with chicken. It's much more better for your health. And add different tablets, salt, pepper. Take it to your work and don't. But do it yourself. Don't ask your wife. But it must be your next step in your health. And It's, and think that you will compare 30 shekels each day, and just add this money, and it will be about 120 monthly, and you can bring this money to God. For example, you have so many possibilities to, to improve your resources. And the last sphere, it's your work. Just think what you can do in your career, in your job. Probably you need to go to the course. Uh, we have also video outside the hall, so you can also see it from there. Um, what is your next step? What you can do? Simple course, one course that will improve your qualification, and you can go on. Just ask yourself, ask God. Probably you need to do this once a year. Uh, and the question, what you need to do? And the question, how to create a new habit? First of all, you need to create a system. Habits is a sum of habits. If you don't like systems like me and you don't like it, if you don't work in IT, so you don't like systems, but you just think about yourself like just but think that you already have system. You're going to work on the same way you're come up and what you're doing every morning. You already have the system. And we usually have habit loop. And first, it's a trigger. It's something that um, you see something, and simple. Something simple. It's like you see burger, and you see, and what this trigger does, he starts to become habit, and the next step. What how are we doing? What we do next step? You see burger. What you next on the next step? The next step is action. You will smell their Coke, cold Coke. You know, marketers. That's their job. That trigger will influence on you, and then you will buy this burger, and then you will receive reward, good mood. Endorphins will go in your head, and they will tell you, "Oh, you are full." And then one more, the same habit loop: trigger, action, and reward. And you put here everything that you want. Trigger can be the carb. For me, it's the carb that I'm drinking of my water, and it's on the same place. For me, it's my trigger. I take it and I drink it before my breakfast, and then I receive my reward. My stomach became to work from the good begin, and it's every day the same process. And I know that I drink about 500 milligrams of water, and then I think what after. And you saw that I brought my carb here, and it's written on it Sergey Mazhuga, and sometimes I forget to drink, so I fill it, and now I have here my bottle because I want also on work to drink, and also at home I have bottle with the simple ways. Sometimes you want to change world, but forget that simple actions helps to formate the right habits. And the second, it's we need to make our system obvious. This habit must be very, very obvious, very simple. For example, if I want to read my Bible every day, what I need to do? If you read the book, just put it near your bed. If you read before you're going to sleep, just take it on your pillow. When you will come after your work, you will see it on your bed. Or I decided to close all applications for a night. Only one application is working. Bible. When I work up in the morning, I can open only Bible. I close all applications and it's my trigger. And then I open my applications with Bible and then I receive my reward. I'm thinking about the time I heard the word of my God and I start the day with word of God. So it's a system how you can create habit. And sometimes you think, oh, it's very nice to do this or that or something else. And the simple loop, trigger, action, reward. Just put this bottle on the place that you can see. And next time we will talk about bad habits. And if you have bad habits, just take them out from that you will not see them. And wrote about um, different development that habit is just the system how our brain is going on and you can change it. You can put new habits and 3 steps. You need to create a system. First it will be not comfortable, but then after months or 2, but it will be much more easy. And then you will find that you just can't without this habit. It will be everyday routine, and make it obvious, something small and something obvious. And the third step, make it easy. And I have already told you about my run in marathon, but it was not started from 10 kilometers. And every Shabbat we are running 10 kilometers. And when I'm proposing to somebody to run, he's going, oh, no, 10 kilometers? No, it's too much for me. But first year, I was run about 2 kilometers. But every Sunday I was run how many that I can. Just choose what you can do, what you really can do, what is yours, what you're really human. You you can find something that you are strong in. Just stronger your stronger side, and start to do it every day or permanent. And successful people, they're constantly doing that. Losers are doing time by time. You know, losers, they are reading Bible time to time, take vitamin, time to time, give kisses to their wife, time to time, help their kids. And successful people, they are always permanent, right habits in their right, and they slowly change their life. And, you know, have a lot of habit that I just put in my life during 10 years. And you know, I just really don't know what habit changed my life, but each of them, they influence me who I am now, for my mood, for my inside feeling, for who am I, understanding who I am, how I feel on the position of husband, pastor. I can't tell you that, oh, you know, well, that's the only one habit that can change. But each new habit, one habit in a year, one good habit in a year. After 20 years, you will have 20 good habits, everyday routine. 20 good things that you will do every day. if you will start from one in year, just start to do it. Just start the system. Just now have special loop of these habits. I just add a few habits in a year. And I have some habits that I just don't do them anymore, but I'm going on to do what I can, what I find that is good for me. And you remember about Daniel that he had the one important habit to pray. If you really find something that you can do in your life and you see progress, you see that you're going on this sphere, I understand what I'm talking about. And then another habit they're just adding by themselves. You just need to start to understand that nothing is going on in one day. Our life is fulfilled with a lot of habits. And now we have a minute for practice. You can write it in your notebook and just write. After I get up, for example, I will drink water. Or after I will get up, I will read my Bible. Or after I will go to work, I have about 30 minutes to go to work. And these 30 minutes, I decide to do something. I'm not telling bad words on those who are not good drivers on my. If you can't just let these people just turn on Bible or special book, the simple habit. After that, I'm get in my car, I'm turn on Bible. Or after I come to work, I kiss my wife. Or after everybody is going to sleep, I watch something. That's what we can include to our life. That simple system, but they will change you. They will change your reality. They will change your days. But as I have already said, don't think about something great, something big. But we are going to Rosh Hashanah, to Hebrew New Year, and we will say to everybody, good wishes for the next year. But our year can be sweet only in one case. My year is sweet when I'm success in something. We don't like to be losers. We want to be good in something. Everybody have nice dreams. Just let's go by small steps. Put your alarm in and just pray 3 times a day to God for sun is raining, that you are alive, for your kids that you have, probably for the kids that you will have, probably for the husband that you will have, for the simple things. And after 1-2 months, after you're doing the same thing, you will feel, oh, I can. Oh, I really can do it. Oh, so Hebrew is starting to go out from me. Oh, it's really to learn one word in a day, so you will know 365 words in a year. And after a few years, you will really use this language, new language. And after 3 years, you can really will speak Hebrew. How? To learn one word is about 10 minutes a day. To make associations and then have practice, maximum 15 minutes. After 3 years, you will talk, you will speak Hebrew. If you want to improve your health, just try to do small steps to improve your health. You want to come closer to God, but it will not be after I will pray. Oh, I know it's my dream that if I only will pray for you, you will come closer, but you need to do small step, and it's possible. Dearly God, we are praying with the hope that you will show us the small step that we need to do. Something simple, small step that we need to do. Just show us, help us to realize, to understand what is it, in what sphere we need to do something. Just show us these triggers to help us to create system that we will be able to do what you want from us, and that it will be something simple and real. And when we will go out from this hall today, we will be able to do this simple step to become closer to you, to become part of a family that will help us to improve our health and to help us in our finances and to improve our career. We so appreciate that you love us, that your word is understandable and we can read it, that we can use it, that it's really. We just ask you to bless us, that your special strongs will be in us.